Good evening. I'm Dr. Willman, principal of Floyd Central High School. This event is a celebration for the class of 2020 and for our community as well. It's always heartwarming to welcome to Floyd Central various community groups, foundations, and individuals who offer support to our students. We appreciate the spirit of volunteerism that the groups in this program represent. This ceremony will be rebroadcast on FCTV in the next few days and is presented to you by way of Pro Media and WNAS. Many of the awards were selected by the Floyd Central Honors and Awards Committee, whose members are listed in your program. Seniors fill out a local scholarship application early in October, and this committee spends long hours trying to match the right student with the right award. I'd like to offer a special thank you to several people, notably counselors Jessica Simler, Mark Clark, Brittany Eisner, Christina Mayfield, and Emily Souter. Also, Sheila Stewart and Myra Willis put many hours finalizing the program. I would now like to introduce Lucy Olmstead, President of the Student Council, for the Senior Welcome.
Good evening, friends and family, and welcome to class night. My name is Lucy Olmstead, and I'm the Student Council President. Tonight, we are here to honor our students' awards, achievements, and scholarships that they have rightfully earned over the past 4 years. On behalf of the class of 2020, we would like to thank our parents, teachers, staff, and administration for the outstanding support they have given us over the past month. These past couple weeks have been trying, confusing, and difficult, and without you all, we wouldn't be able to be here today. We appreciate every single ounce of work and effort you have put into our last 12 years of school, and we thank you for preparing us for the beautiful lifetimes we have to look forward to. Now I would like to recognize the accomplishments of our arts, athletics, and academic programs here at Floyd Central. Over the past few weeks, many important events and competitions have been canceled. However, our performing arts programs still had some outstanding accomplishments this year. To begin, our orchestra participated in a documentary called Violins of Hope, where soloists had the opportunity to play on instruments that survived the Holocaust. The orchestra also had 4 students invited to perform in All-State Orchestra to represent Floyd Central. Our band had 9 students selected for All-State Band, 3 students asked to perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and 2 students asked to perform in the Honor Band of America in the Tournament of Roses. Continuing with handbells, the Bronze Ringers were headliners for the Handbell Musicians of America National Festival and had the opportunity to perform with 500 other ringers in a group concert. Choir had nothing short of an amazing year. Our Treble Essence Choir was the Showfest Concert Choir first runner-up and received the award for the Outstanding Alto Section. Acapella walked away with the awards for Outstanding Soprano Section, Outstanding Bass Section, and they were the Showfest Choir Grand Champions. Lastly, Floyd Central's fall production of Guys and Dolls was adjudicated and selected to perform at the International Thespian Festival this summer in Bloomington. While none of our performing arts programs got the opportunity to showcase their immense hard work and talent that they put in this year, as a school and as a community, we are so incredibly proud of all they were able to accomplish this year. Athletically, this year was definitely historical. Floyd Central walked away with 10 sectional titles this year, including our first boys basketball sectional title in 31 years. However, I have lots of classmates that did not get to participate in their senior seasons. My heart aches for my classmates that participate in baseball, softball, track and field, boys golf, girls tennis, and men's volleyball. While your final season may be incomplete, please understand that we appreciate all of the hard work and dedication that you all put into making yourselves better athletes. Finally, our class was able to generate millions of dollars in collegiate scholarships and academically prepare themselves for their futures. While our senior year ended abruptly, I still appreciate all of the memories we got to make together, and I encourage all of you to remember the passion and dedication you put towards yourselves and your classwork over the past 12 years. We cannot let this situation define us as a class or as individuals, but rather use it to fuel our fire to making the world a better place after this is all over. I am proud to be a part of the class of 2020, and you all should too. Before I leave our virtual class night, I would like to give one final acknowledgement to everyone watching this video. My classmates and I are extraordinarily grateful for all the support you have given us over the past couple weeks. Thank you all for everything. Now I'll hand it over to our local scholarship presenters.
Hello, my name is Daniel Aiken. This is the 26th year for this Farman Highlander Service Award. Jack Foreman taught me physics at Salem High School before coming to Floyd Central. He was a teacher and guidance counselor at Floyd Central for many years before retiring, and he helped as a guidance counselor for all of our 4 children. Jack was a great example of the giving and caring that teachers do. This award is in his honor, but more than that, to encourage students to learn that it is in giving that we receive. We select the winner of this award from the senior class who is most giving of their time and talents to the community. This year's winner was a peer mentor and helped a struggling student rise to 11th in his class. She also served on the advisory council and was a volunteer at the Louisville Zoo. She also helped organize campus cleanup and helped prepare for Earth Day events. She was also founder and president of the Environmental Club. Our winner says, quote, "I found that I enjoy helping others," close quote, and, quote, "I find my calling for community service," close quote. Let us give a big thanks and honor to this year's winner, Kylie Bostock. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tyler Bliss, and I'm the Executive Director of the New Albany-Floyd County Education Foundation. Our foundation is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide impactful resources and experiences to the students and teachers of Floyd County Public Schools. We do this by providing hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding to Floyd County students, teachers, and classrooms every single year thanks to the generous support of our donors. It's my honor to be presenting our 8th annual scholarships to 3 graduating seniors from Floyd Central High School and New Albany High Schools. These scholarships were made possible through the generosity of local individuals, businesses, and other foundations who have an interest in improving education in our community through a public-private partnership. We would especially like to thank Teachers Credit Union for their bold support, which has made these scholarships possible. The recipients of this year's awards were chosen based on academic achievement and individual philanthropic spirit. It's my honor to present the 2019 New Albany-Floyd County Education Foundation and Teachers Credit Union scholarships to Carly Conway, Kylie Bostock, and Claire Elmore. Congratulations.
It is my great honor today to present to Ainsley Tabor the Rotary Club of New Albany's Outstanding Senior Award. This scholarship honors a student who exemplifies Rotary's motto of service above self through outstanding service to her school and community.
Floyd County Medical Society. Since 1963, the Floyd County Medical Society Scholarship Fund has presented a monetary stipend scholarship to graduating seniors who have demonstrated academic excellence during their high school careers and plan to pursue a career in medicine or a paramedical field, such as nursing, dentistry, etc. The students must have completed an aggressive course of study during their high school years and rank at the top of their graduating class. This year's recipient from Floyd Central is Nick Raymer.
Hello, I'm Jerry Finn, Executive Director of the Caesars Foundation of Floyd County. It's an honor to be able to present 23 scholarships to graduating Floyd Central seniors. The Caesars Foundation believes the most important investment we can make is in our young people. Recipients of this scholarship were chosen by an awards committee from your school based on the criteria of the foundation and approved by our board of directors. The scholarship will provide a total of $10,000 over 4 years to students who maintain their grades and remain in good standing with the school they choose to attend. In the last 20 years, Caesars Foundation has awarded nearly $52 million to Floyd County organizations and schools, all from our benefactor, Caesars Southern Indiana. Recipients of this scholarship will be mailed a letter and an acceptance form that will need to be returned to us as soon as possible. Now, with heartfelt congratulations and best wishes, the Caesars Foundation presents a scholarship to the following Floyd County graduates: The first goes to Delaney Agnew, Gabriel Anderson, Caleb Becht, Calvin Brown, Catherine Burke, Audrey Abston, Stella Adams, Michaela Campbell, Anna Clark, Haley Fouts, Anna Marie Freshour, Elizabeth Ford, Claire Graff, Fiona Grannon, Ethan Jekyll, Emma Kerr, Lindy Lawrence, Mary McGee, Kennedy Page, Amy Standiford, Olivia Stinson, Victoria Trepal, and Trinity Vaughn. Congratulations to all the class of 2020. We look forward to your continued leadership and service in our community, and especially once this pandemic is over and life returns to normal. Congratulations. Thank you.
Mac Construction. The purpose of the Mac Scholars Program is to recognize the achievements of individuals who excel in the classroom and who are interested in continuing their education at a college or university by providing financial assistance toward continuing education of these extraordinary individuals. Individuals who are recipients of the awards will have demonstrated excellence in the classroom, leadership among peers, and community involvement. This year's recipient of the Mac Scholars Program is Harrison Sprigler. Chase Brannon Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is donated by Jackie Brannon, the mother of Chase Brannon, who tragically died in an accident his junior year. This year's scholarship recipients are Brenton Rogers and Fiona Grannon.
Hello, my name is Dr. Rex Bickers, and I am a graduate of Floyd Central from the class of 1970. It is my honor to present the first of 3 awards at this class night to this outstanding group of seniors in the current graduating class. The first of these is the nearest and dearest to my heart, called the Ray Weatherholt Distinguished Student Prize. That name may not mean much to the members of this senior class, but to you parents and grandparents who are watching this, I'm very pleased to have Mr. Ray Weatherholt here with me to make this presentation. Ray meant so very much to me in my sophomore biology class at Floyd Central that all kinds of directions in my career were modified by those experiences. The Ray Weatherholt Distinguished Student Prize is awarded on the basis of competitive application and selection by science faculty at Floyd Central to a student who aims to make a career studying chemistry in the life sciences. This could be in medicine, it could be in biology, it could be in many related fields in the life sciences. This year's awardee is Sydney Moeller. Sydney will be attending Purdue University this fall, and I extend my sincere congratulations to Sydney and to your family, Sydney. Very happy for you that you are awarded this Distinguished Student Prize and the scholarship that goes with it. This is the second of 3 presentations of a scholarship to one of the seniors of this year's graduating class. This scholarship is called the Highlander Memorial Scholarship. Over the past several decades, there have been nearly 20 scholarships created in memory of Floyd Central graduates who have left us far too young. But many of those scholarships give money for a short number of years and then are not funded to continue onward. The Highlander Memorial Scholarship Fund is permanently endowed, and it is the intent that it serve as a haven for people who would like to form a memorial scholarship in memory of a Floyd Central graduate or even a loved one connected with the school. It is administered by Community Foundation of Southern Indiana, as is true of the Weatherholt Scholarship also. This year's awardee for the Highlander Memorial Scholarship is Marley Ferber. Marley will attend Indiana University Southeast, and I extend my sincerest congratulations to Marley for this award. The Howard Johnson Memorial Fund is the oldest and most awarded funds with which I am involved. This is the 6th year of the Howard Johnson Memorial Fund, established in the memory of my classmate, Howard A. Johnson III. Howard was the senior class president of my graduating class in 1970. He was a co-captain of Floyd Central's first ever winningest wrestling team with a team record of 10-2. I believe that he was a natural-born leader who would have gone on to many great things, but tragically, his life was cut short at the age of 19. Working together with Howard's family, the Howard Johnson Memorial Fund has been created not as a scholarship fund, but uniquely to award money for a summer internship immediately after graduation to a deserving Floyd Central student. The money is paid directly to the student as wages rather than to the college of the awardee's choice. This year's recipient of the Howard Johnson Memorial Fund Award is Kylie Bostock. Kylie is a third-generation Floyd Central graduate, and she will be attending Indiana University with the aim of eventually going to law school, and she hopes to pursue a career in environmental law and policy. She will serve her internship at the U. Dell Botanical Gardens in Oldham County, just across the river. I want to extend my sincerest congratulations to Kylie for being the recipient of this award, and I wish you the greatest of success with your internship this summer. Thank you very much.
Martha Biddle Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is donated by Mrs. Janie Whaley, retired principal of Floyd Central. The scholarship is given in memory of her mother, Martha Biddle. Mrs. Biddle was a volunteer church organist and choir director for 50 years. She went back to college when Mrs. Whaley was in high school and received her degree in music because that was her lifelong dream. Mrs. Whaley would like to help a future music major pursue the same dream. The recipient of the Martha Biddle Memorial Scholarship is Aaron Say. I'm here to present scholarships to a few very special students on behalf of the new chapter of Tri Kappa. Our chapter is made up of women who live in Floyd County, and we are part of a statewide sorority that is based on charity, culture, art, and education as its driving forces. We are exclusive to the state of Indiana and are not affiliated with a university. Tri Kappa was founded in 1901 and has continued to grow ever since. Applicants to our scholarship are selected by their counselors based on their academic achievements, as well as the fact that they align well with our principles as an organization. Once we have reviewed the extensive paperwork, we hold an in-person interview with each applicant. We then, as a committee, make the very difficult decision of giving out as many scholarships as our efforts from the year allow. This year, I am proud to say that we are awarding over $3,500 in scholarships. The recipient from Floyd Central this year is Kylie Bostock, Chloe Loftus, and Garrett Martin.
Hi, my name is Crystal Gunther, and I'm the Director of Community Philanthropy at the Community Foundation of Southern Indiana, and I'm pleased to present several scholarship awards to graduating seniors from Floyd Central High School from scholarship funds held at the Community Foundation of Southern Indiana. The first scholarship that I'd like to award is the Floyd Central Student Council PTA Scholarship. This particular scholarship goes to an individual pursuing a major in teaching. There are actually 2 recipients of this award. The first is Josie Elsby, and the second is Olivia Stinson. The next award that I'd like to present is the Kelsey Lynn Martin Memorial Scholarship. This particular scholarship requires a minimum 2.5 GPA and that the scholar pursue a major in either a science or musical field. There are 2 recipients of this award this year. The first is Nicholas Raymer, and the second is Reagan Smith. The next award that I'd like to present is the Kelsey Martin Memorial Tennis Tournament Scholarship. This particular scholarship goes to an individual who has maintained at least a 3.0 GPA and has participated on the Floyd Central High School tennis team for a minimum of 2 years. Other selection criteria include extracurricular activities and community involvement, as well as academic performance. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of the Kelsey Lynn Martin Memorial Tennis Tournament Scholarship is Abigail Jamison. And the last award that I'd like to present is the Pride of Galena Scholarship. This particular scholarship requires that the scholar maintain a 2.5 GPA and attended Galena Elementary. The recipient of the Pride of Galena Scholarship is Chloe Loftus. Congratulations to all of these scholars.
Hi, I'm Lana Jung Dietrich. I am presenting for the Georgetown Alumni Association. Lawrence Moore dedicated 47 years of educating students in Floyd County. While at Georgetown Elementary and high schools, he was teacher and coach in the high school. Mr. Moore became principal of Georgetown in 1952. He served at Georgetown until 1967 when it transitioned to an elementary school. He served as Floyd Central's first principal until his retirement in 1973. Mr. Moore died in December 2004. The Georgetown High School Alumni Association established the Lawrence E. Moore Memorial Scholarship Fund in 2005. We endowed the fund through the Community Foundation of Southern Indiana in December of 2018, where the scholarship will continue in perpetuity. On behalf of the Georgetown High School Alumni Association, I am honored to present the Lawrence E. Moore Memorial Scholarship to Mr. Carter Blessing. His proud grandparents are Larry Carter, Georgetown class of 1960, and Becky Fornsley Tucker, Georgetown class of 1964. We wish you Godspeed.
My name is Adam Dickey. I serve as the Floyd County Democratic Party Chair, and I'm here today with LaMicra Martin, our Scholarship Committee Chair. The Floyd County Democratic Party is committed to the success of highly motivated students who want to continue their education beyond high school, and is pleased to offer a $1,000 non-renewable scholarship each year to a current high school senior in a Floyd County school. Applicants are based on past school performance, current positive contributions to the community, as well as a written essay on the designated subject determined by the party. It's my pleasure again to introduce LaMicra Martin to announce our scholarship recipient.
Hello. It is with great pleasure that I announce that the 2020 Floyd County Democratic Party Chair will be awarded to Floyd Central Senior Trevor Conti. We would like to congratulate Mr. Trevor Conti on receiving this award and scholarship, and we are hoping that it will help him along with his future endeavors. Thank you for applying, and for any other students that are out there, please apply. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Vicki Snow Hayes. I'm the Secretary and Hall of Fame Chair for the Floyd Central Alumni Association. I'm here on behalf of the board to present 5 $500 scholarships to seniors who are children or grandchildren of Floyd Central alumni and have met the requirements. Every year we host a tailgating event at a football game, an event honoring alumni at a basketball game in the winter, and our main event is the induction banquet for the Hall of Fame. All of these proceeds go for scholarships for our seniors. I appreciate the opportunity to extend my personal welcome and encourage you in the future to get involved now that you are an Floyd Central alumni. Whether you seek to reconnect with old friends, are interested in participating as a member of the board, or simply to give back to Floyd Central through mentoring or other opportunities. We would love to hear from you and get your ideas. After all, we're here to serve alumni and friends of this outstanding community of Floyd Central. Our recipients for this year are Kylie Bostock, Molly Caven, Cassidy Hoback, Trace Willman, and Autumn Worrell. Congratulations and welcome to the Floyd Central Alumni Association. If you would like more information, please go to floydcentralalumni.com. Floyd Central has given you many tools. It's time to go to work. Best wishes for a bright future.
Good evening, class of 2020. My name is Joy Lohmeyer, and I'm the president of the New Albany Floyd County Education Association. I bring you greetings and enthusiastic congratulations from the educators of the New Albany Floyd County Schools. Your teachers, counselors, and coaches are extremely proud that you have successfully reached this milestone in your life. Each year, the New Albany Floyd County Education Association presents a scholarship to a student who intends to embark on a career in the field of education. Our local educators believe that it is extremely important to support students who will one day be our future educators. This year's recipient at Floyd Central High School plans to study education at the University of Louisville. She will pursue a career path that is near and dear to my heart, as it has been part of my career also. She plans to specialize in education for students with special needs. The New Albany Floyd County Education Association is pleased to award this scholarship to Madeline Miller. Congratulations, Madeline, and best wishes for your future career in education.
Harvest Homecoming Keith Hammersmith Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is part of the Harvest Homecoming Festival. Who Wants to Be a College Student contest allows students from Floyd Central and New Albany to compete for scholarship money. The recipient this year is Kristen Winchell.
Hello, my name is Jeff Sequeira, and I'm the athletic director at Floyd Central High School. Today I'm going to be honoring two individuals, the male and female student athlete of the year. The criteria to be eligible for the male and female student athlete of the year is: 1, you must have earned a varsity letter in 2 or more sports. Secondly, you performed at a high level during the season or during the postseason. And thirdly, ranked in the top 25% of your class academically. Our first recipient is the female athlete of the year for the 2019-2020 school year, and that is Chloe Loftus. Chloe has earned 8 varsity letters in cross country and track and field. In cross country, she was a 3-time conference champion, and she also ran in the state finals 4 years. She last year was the News and Tribune nominee for Runner of the Year, and she was also the team captain. In track and field, Chloe was a Hoosier Conference champion in the 4x800 meter relay and a state qualifier not only in the 4x800 but also the 3200 meter run. She currently holds the school record in the 4x100 meter relay, and she probably would have been the first to ever have medaled had her team been able to compete this year at the state finals. Off the course and the track, Chloe is a member of the National Honor Society. She currently is ranked 41st out of 433 students in her class, and she has a GPA of 4.4. Her excellence in the classroom has earned her academic All-State in cross country and track and field. And Chloe will attend Indiana State University this fall, and she will be a part of the cross country and track and field team. So once again, our 2019-2020 Female Athlete of the Year is Chloe Loftus. Our Male Student Athlete of the Year for the 2019-2020 school year is J.D. McKay. J.D. has earned 5 varsity letters in football and track and field. J.D. was a 3-year starter for the football team, who most recently won the sectional championship, which was the first since 2009. And J.D. was also an all-conference player. J.D. was a team captain and probably holds the record for wearing the most numbers during a year. There truly was not a position that J.D. could not play on the field, and that's why he had so many numbers, whether he was playing offensive lineman, offensive running back, long snapper. J.D. had a lot of different numbers that he wore for this season. Off the field, J.D. is a member of the National Honor Society and is currently ranked 50th in 433 students and has a GPA of 4.34. His excellence in the classroom has earned him Academic All-State in track and field and also football. He's a sports editor of The Bagpiper. He's an FCA leader and also one of our leaders of our student-led cheer section, the Kilt Crew. JD will attend Wheaton College in the fall, and he will play football. Once again, our 2019-2020 Male Student Athlete of the Year, J.D. McKay.
The United States Army Reserve recognizes 1 male and 1 female as a top scholar athlete. This year's recipients are Grant Goldman and Grace Allen. The U.S. Marines recognizes a student with scholastic excellence. This year's recipient is John David McKay. The Semper Fi Music Award goes to a student excelling in music. This year's recipient is Claire Elmore. Congratulations. We would also like to recognize those who are enlisting in the military or who have enlisted in the military. They are as follows: David Heineman, Army National Guard; Ethan Lavier, National Guard; Montana McNeil, the United States Marine Corps; Shania Woods, United States Marine Corps; Diane Kawaja, United States Air Force; and Jason Corrado, United States Marine Corps. Thank you for your service.
It is my pleasure to announce our 21st Century Scholars from Floyd Central High School. Christina Avery, Jessica Blackman, Sean Burke, Logan Carter, Cameron Croninger, Kevin Sosa Arana, James Souders, Destiny Vidito, Shania Woods, Grant Stinnett, Caleb Beck, Luke Bowman, Lucas Brewer, Stephanie Combs, Thomas Hersker Jr., Ezekiel McCarty, Felicia Moo, Connor Paredo, Trinity Vaughn, Cade Woolub, and Maxwell Yaden.
I'd now like to recognize those recipients of the statewide Transfer General Education Core Certificate, and that would be in short the STGEC candidates. This is a program new for Floyd Central, relatively new, for students who acquire 30 hours of college credit. And with this 30 hours of college credit, they can take that directly to any Indiana public school and automatically receive credit for those classes. We have a very healthy program, and those students will be listed on your screen momentarily. Congratulations. The United States Presidential Education Award program is administered by the White House and is designed to recognize America's most outstanding graduating high school seniors. Seniors must have a 4.3 GPA on a weighted scale. Those students will be listed on your screen. Congratulations. Leadership is an opportunity to serve. We always look to the officers of the class, the student council, and the National Honor Society to set the tone for the senior class and the school as a whole. I would like to recognize those senior officers. President, Grant Goman. Vice President, Ben Purvis. Secretary, Felicia Mao. And Treasurer, Autumn Worrell. Also, those officers of the National Honor Society. President, Ethan Jekyll. Vice President, Grace Allen. Secretary, Carson Huber. And Treasurer, Breanne Corley. And also Student Council, President Lucy Olmstead, and Vice President Trinity Talone. In addition, I'd like to give them a word of thanks for all of their contributions this year. They've donated some money to school beautification, which you can see the male Highlander and the female Highlander at the front of the school, as well as contributing to the plaque on the front between those two, and also in the at door 5 that has the Highlander Pledge, which will be an initiative for the coming years. Thank you for your service. Would like to recognize a newly formed student group at Floyd Central High School. It's called the Diversity Advisory Council, and it is a group comprised mainly of racial minorities. So to get feedback regarding issues in diversity when it comes to curriculum and culture at Floyd Central High School. There's around 25 to 30 students on this that we meet monthly with Mrs. Wise as well as Mrs. Conway. And we have gleaned a lot of very good information that is going to help us move forward as a school. And so I would like to thank and congratulate the senior members of that group. And of course, they'll be recognized at graduation with a sash or a stole, one of those two, in the coming weeks. So congratulations to the following members of the Diversity Advisory Council: Kylie Bostock, Calvin Brown, Allison Chalenfant, Drew Cromwell, Nicole Holland, Amin Cabran, Naya Mensa, Brianna Montgomery, Sophia Perego, and Omar Villegas Jimenez. Thank you for your help on these topics that we explore on a monthly basis. I would now like to recognize those students who performed notably in the PSAT in the National Merit Scholarship Program. These students are known as commended students, whose scores place them in the top 5% of more than 1.6 million students who enter the competition. They are David Reed and Carson Huber. Congratulations.
Hey seniors and families, I'm Emily Souter, and I will begin recognizing students that have accepted scholarships. Stella Adams, IU Southeast, Southeast Gold Scholarship. Grace Allen, University of Cincinnati, Cincinnatus Award. Lily Ullman, IUPUI Humana Scholarship. Alana Armstrong, IUPUI Honors and Merit Scholarships. Christina Avery, Indiana University Provost Scholarship. Tyler Barrett, IUPUI BEPCO Scholarship, Full Ride Scholarships. John Becker, Purdue University, James E. Casey, and National Merit Scholarships. Alana Berger, University of South Carolina, academic and Dr. Frager scholarships. Connor Bickle, Indiana University, Kelly Provost Scholarship. Carter Blessing, University of Tennessee, UT Volunteer Scholarship. Kylie Bostock, Indiana University, Leadership Award and Georgetown Lions Scholarship. Allison Chalenfon, IU Southeast, McPheeters Scholarship.
Stephanie Combs, Purdue University, Presidential and Marquee Scholarships.
Reese Compton, Purdue Fort Wayne, Academic Scholarship. Carly Conway, University of Kentucky, Full Tuition Scholarship. Breanne Corley, Purdue, Presidential Scholarship. Drew Cromwell, University of Alabama, Presidential Scholarship. James Derlashon, Purdue, Presidential Scholarship. Lindsay Dorsch, Butler University, Academic and Heritage Scholarships, Butler Grant. Claire Elmore, Asbury, Asbury Grant, Out-of-State, Presidential, and Music Scholarships. Sasha Epps, Purdue, Emerging Leaders Scholarship. Elizabeth Ford, Bellarmine University, Monsignor Treese Award, Knights of Honor Award, Trustee Scholarship. Calissa Foskel, Galen College, ADN Program Scholarship. Haley Fouts, Indiana Wesleyan, Faculty Scholarship. Joshua Frazier, IUPUI, Norman Brown Diversity and Leadership Scholarship, Jaguar Excellence Award. Anne-Marie Freshour, IU Southeast, Southeast Gold Scholarship. Luke Gilland, University of Kentucky, Thomas W. Lester Legacy and Bluegrass Spirit Scholarships. Abigail Gillespie, Indiana University, SDI Family Scholarship. Cole Gibson, University of Southern Indiana, David Rice Merit Scholarship. Grant Goman, Undecided, Academic Scholarships. Claire Graff, IUPUI, Jaguar Excellence Award. Fiona Grannon, Hollins University, Hollins Scholar Program Creative Talent Award. Nick Grayer, USI, David L. Rice Merit Scholarship.
I am Jessica Simler. I will continue recognizing students that have accepted scholarships. Madeline Hankins, University of Southern Indiana, Hoosier Next Gen Educator Scholarship, David L. Rice Merit Scholarship. Francesca Hartledge, Butler University, Academic and Business Scholarships. Natalie Hartman, University of Louisville, JB School of Engineering and Academic Scholarships. Samuel Hendricks, University of Evansville, Merit Scholarship. Kayla Hess, Indiana State University, Academic Distinction Scholarship. Nicole Holland, Indiana University, Merit Award, Veteran Benefits Scholarship. Carson Huber, Purdue University, Presidential Scholarship. Cole Hussung, University of Michigan, Athletic Scholarship. Adam Hines, Indiana University, Provost Scholarship. William Isaacs, University of Louisville, Trustee Scholarship. Abigail Jameson, Center College, Faculty Scholarship. Ethan Jekyll, Purdue University, Marquis and Nancy Creech Newbert Scholarships. Elijah Johnson, University of Cincinnati, Cincinnatus and CEAS Scholarships. Katherine Johnson, University of Louisville, Academic Scholarship. Matthew Casteller, Newmont College of Computer Science, Newmont Achievement and Service Scholarships. Grace Kempf, IU Southeast, Academic Scholarship. Emma Kerr, IU Southeast, Gold Recognition Scholarship. Trevor Conti, New York University, Tisch Scholarship, Clark Stonewall Democrat Award. Jack Kraft, Purdue University, Tech Alumni and MET Kazem Scholarships. Nicholas Landrum, Western Kentucky University, academic scholarships. Ethan Lawver, Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis, Jaguar Scholarship. Sydney Little, Lipscomb University, Merit and Athletic Scholarships. Chloe Loftus, Indiana State University, Academic Distinction Scholarship. Elliot Loneman, IU Southeast, Full Tuition Academic Scholarship. Sarah Lundy, IU Southeast, Gold Recognition Scholarship. Garrett Martin, Purdue University, Presidential Scholarship. John David McKay, Wheaton College, ROTC and Academic Scholarships. Naya Mensah, University of Cincinnati, Turner and Leadership 2.0 Scholarships. Thomas Mercer, Graceland University, President's Merit and Men's Soccer Scholarships, Graceland Grant Scholar Award. Jake Meriwether, Ball State University, Scholars Award. Scott Meyer, Indiana University, Provost Scholarship, Kelly Scholar Full Tuition Scholarship. Madeline Miller, University of Louisville, Trustee Scholarship. Sydney Moeller, Purdue University, Leadership and Marquee Scholarships. Elijah Moody, Purdue University, Alumni and STEM Scholarships.
I am Mark Clark. I will continue recognizing students that have accepted scholarships. Holly O'Donnell, Mercyhurst University, Borgia and Merit Scholarships. Cade O'Kelly Ruckman, University of Louisville, Music Performance Scholarship. Alexander Oshner, Hanover College, Blythe and Harvey Wiley Scholarships. Lucy Olmstead, Butler University, Butler Academic, Merit, Heritage, and SDI Family Scholarships. Kennedy Page, Bellarmine University, Monsignor Horrigan Scholarship. Ben Purvis, University of Louisville, Trustees Scholarship. Nick Raymer, University of Cincinnati, Cincinnatus Scholarship. Kyla Romines, Ball State University, Ball State Scholars Award. Aaron C., University of Louisville, Music and Trustee Scholarships. Kaylee Sharp, Ivy Tech, Workforce Ready Scholarship. Frederick Shireman, University of Kentucky, Bluegrass Spirit Scholarship. Reagan Smith, Purdue University, Presidential and James E. Casey Scholarships. Harrison Sprigler, University of Louisville, U of L Honors and Merit Scholarship. Amy Standiford, IU Southeast, Gold Scholarship. Olivia Stinson, University of Southern Indiana, David L. Rice and Multicultural Leadership Scholarships. Macy Stockton, Florida College, Academic and Chick-fil-A Scholarships. Ainsley Tabor, University of Louisville, Trustees Enhanced Scholarship, Trustees Scholarship, Engineering Department, and Elks Legacy Award Scholarships. Olivia Taylor, Western Kentucky University, Merit and Incentive Scholarships. Trinity Talone, Butler University, Butler Academic and Heritage Scholarships. Emily Unruh, Vincennes University, Vincennes Housing and William Robinson Scholarships. Grace Vanover, IU Southeast, IUS Media Day Scholarship. Madison Wathen, Valparaiso University, Athletic Scholarship. Olivia Walter, Western Kentucky University, WKU Academic and TIP Scholarships. Ethan Watson, University of Southern Indiana, USI Academic Scholarship. Katie Yankee, Indiana State University, Athletic, Presidential, and Excellence Scholarships. Jacob Zollinger, Indiana University, Provost Scholarship.
I'm Brittany Eisner, and I will continue recognizing students that have accepted collegiate scholarships. Gabriel Anderson, Indiana University, Full Tuition, Hudson Honors, Provost and Dean Scholarships. Isabella Arnett, Loyola University of New Orleans, Performing Arts Talent School, Crescent City Scholarship. Caleb Becht, Asbury University, Alumni Scholarship, and Academic Merit Scholarships. Megan Bowman, University of Louisville, Harrison County REMC Scholarship, Georgetown Lions Club International Scholarship, and Academic Merit Scholarships. Amanda Howe, Indiana University, Merit Scholarships. Jenica Miller, Purdue University, Frank O'Bannon Scholarship, and Indiana National Affiliate for NCWIT Award. Brenton Rogers, Trine University, Diversity and Dean's Scholarship. Grayson Speck, IUPUI Merit Scholarship. Logan Stafford, IU Southeast Gold Recognition Scholarship.
The last presentation tonight is the Mr. and Miss Floyd Central Award. This award is given to a senior, male and female, who have excelled in 4 areas during their time at Floyd Central. The areas are academics, leadership, service, and character. This year's Miss Floyd Central has a 5.01 GPA and will earn an academic honors diploma. She was a member of Floyd Central Dance Marathon, Senior Executive Council, National Honor Society. In addition, she was a 4-year member of the tennis team. She will be attending Center College in Danville, Kentucky in the fall. Please welcome Miss Floyd Central 2020, Abigail Jameson. Miss FCHS 2020, Miss Abigail Ruth Jameson, to honor your superior accomplishments, to recognize your outstanding character, abilities, and graciousness, to celebrate the attention, recognition, and honor you have brought to the school. We thank you for having passed our way. Congratulations. This year's Mr. Floyd Central has a 5.14 GPA and will earn an academic honors diploma. He is a member of the National Honor Society, the Senior Executive Council, the IHSAA Leadership Council, and a student mentor. He is also senior class president and a 4-year member of the basketball team. Congratulations, Mr. Floyd Central 2020, Mr. Grant Goldman. To honor your superior accomplishments, to recognize your outstanding character, abilities, and graciousness, to celebrate the attention, recognition, and honor you have brought to this school, we thank you for having passed our way. Congratulations. And now Gregory Jekyll, President of the National Honor Society, will give the senior farewell.
I would like to start out by giving another round of applause for the class of 2020. It's certainly well deserved. Also a big one for Lucy, because these speech things really aren't easy. Good evening, I'm Ethan Jekyll, President of the National Honor Society. Thank you to our community for all their support of our class. These last 4 years have been some good ones, and many lessons have been learned. There's a quote I really like by Reba McEntire. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. These are solid lessons to learn, and I'd be so bold to say that the class of 2020 has been exemplary at showcasing all 3 of these. I try to think back to freshman year while I was writing this, and although it seemed forever ago, it is encouraging to see the changes each and every one of us has gone through, and I'd say that each and every one is good. In my opinion, all these changes have been good, and a lesson learned from this is just have fun. From my experience, this class has been great at that. The most fun times of my life have been spent with people up on this stage tonight, and I'm sure the same can be said for others up here tonight as well. I would go so far as to say under our leadership, Kilt Crew reached new heights. We've led the best student section in years, because we know how to have fun. It doesn't matter whether we were losing or winning, we sure were yelling and screaming. This is our funny bone. The class of Floyd has had many defining moments when it comes to sports, extracurriculars, and performing arts. Oh, and academically too. This year our football team made it to regionals, farther than any team has in the last decade. They beat New Albany 4 years in a row, and let's be honest, that's all that really matters. Our basketball team made it to regionals, the first team to do so since 1989, before the virus shut down. I know we would have made it farther, had we been given the chance. I don't know specifics, but I take it for granted that we've had runners and swimmers compete at state all 4 years. Tennis has seen large success with plenty of titles. The list goes on and on. We have orchestra, choir, and band members compete at the state level and bring home hardware. Handbells opened the national conference, and theater has been present at the International Thespian Festival numerous times in my 4 years at Floyd. Academically, we've killed it too, and I'm sure our graduation will be in the high 90s this year. In these instances, I believe we have adequately taught how to have a backbone. We faced a plethora of adversities and overcame each one time and time again. The last lesson, learn to have a wishbone. Well, that is shown perfectly by the COVID-19 crisis. This year we lost our last few months together, yet have seemed to never lose hope for the future. The positivity put forth by my classmates and the community has made it hard to be negative, despite losing out on some of our lifelong memories. We've learned to look at the good side of things, like only having 3 days of school a week, being able to finally eat during class, napping during class, etc. Sure, senior skip day isn't quite as fun when all you have to do is to forget to fill out a Google form, but still, we discovered many positives to outweigh the negatives. This is our wishbone, always being hopeful for what's to come and not focusing on the past. I would like to thank the community, parents, teachers, support staff, and everyone involved in our 4 years. You've taught us many great lessons and supported us wholeheartedly. We will face many challenges in the future, but I have no doubt we will overcome each one, as we have done so many times in the past. I would like to thank Floyd Central, on behalf of my classmates, for all the opportunities that it has presented us with. I'm supposed to issue a challenge to my class, which seems hard since we kind of kill it at everything, so I challenge Floyd, class of 2020, to keep killing it. Keep a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone with you at all times. Use the lessons learned to overcome each and every challenge ahead. Thank you, Floyd, for some of the best times of our lives. I'd never want to go anywhere else, Highlander forevers. Thank you and have a good night.